Webster Grove, that's where they were. The whole family. When the kid come down and got her from Mississippi, they was living in Webster Grove. She had a lot of grants.
They lived in Webster Grove?
Yeah, Webster Grove. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. And that's how, I guess, Donnie Page must have been one of the brothers' kids. Donnie Page. He was y'all cousin.
His daddy and my mom, daddy was brother.
Brother and sister.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. But
Donnie Page. Donnie, Uncle Robert had the oldest one named Bill Page.
Uh-huh.
The next one named Taylor Page.
Bill and Taylor, I remember those names.
The next one was Niwasi, that's her daughter, that's the oldest daughter.
Niwasi.
What that sounded like an Indian name.
Uh-huh.
That's Niwasi Page.
Yeah, I remember that name, Niwasa.
Bob Page.
Uh-huh.
Well, that Bob, that's Indian. That Bob means Rob.
Uh-huh.
And the next one was Taylor. No, Gilbert.
Gilbert, I remember that name. Yeah, Gilbert.
And then why does it need to be done right there where it's next to Gilbert? Then next why does it get done? You got Ed, didn't you?
No, I didn't write down Ed. Donnie
Melvin Page.
Uh-huh.
I know you know him. He used to be over there all the time.
Right.
And the next one, did you get Gilbert?
I wrote down Gilbert.
Taylor.
And Taylor. I wrote down Taylor.
You got Niwasa.
And Niwasa.
And you got Donnie.
And Donnie.
What about Linda?
Who was that?
Linda.
Linda, yeah.
And David, that's all. I mean, that level.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8. You said it was 11?
I thought it was 8.
It might have been.
Don't name all again. Bill Page.
Uh-huh.
Taylor Page.
Uh-huh.
That's why they want to keep prostituting black males out. Taylor. That's why they don't want to teach us no trades no more. Oh, it's dumb to have trades in school.
I mean,
that's what black men goddamn saying.
What about Bill?
No.
I wrote down Bill.
They household because they had 2 and 3 motherfucking trades. And they was making money. They were standing up for rent.
Taylor.
They were saying hell no.
Gilbert.
Uh-huh.
And now all that bullshit.
Uh-huh. Got Niwasa. Donnie.
Linda, and David. That's all.
Did you say David?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't write him down.
They had another sister, but she wasn't on the teacher. That full year.
Okay.
Her name was James Ellis.
I remember that name.
That was her oldest daughter.
Uh-huh.
But that wasn't enough. She wasn't no relationship. She was going out already.
Yeah. But this Ed Page, his father, or you said his great-grandfather was Irish. Ed Page. Wonder what his name was. The great-grandfather, how did he get to be Ed Page's great-grandfather? That's a mystery.
I don't know if he got them all out of wedlock before he met this a part of his slaves, that he bought and then kids.
Uh-huh.
That's probably how it is.
Uh-huh. Well, Uncle Donald, this is the other thing. When we go down to Mississippi, we see the land that Grandpa and Grandma had, where the house was built. Then we see,
Did they get burned down?
they took that house down. Remember, Muddy and them said y'all had to keep paying the taxes because the house was on there, and then they had to, if they got rid of the house, the taxes would be lower. Don't you remember that? Yeah. So they found a way to get the house off the property, and the taxes went down. But when, as far as you can drive across the railroad track, all of that is gold. How did those brothers wind up with all that property up? That was Page property, wasn't it?
You know what I think? You know that back when they were saying, back when they said, what's the president before Roosevelt? Who was it? Who?
Before Roosevelt?
That's what they had the Depression.
But
I think
Hoover during the Depression.
but I think how they got it, I think, they're saying they're going to take all the ex-slaves, 40 acres of the mule.
Yeah.
I think that's how they got it.
But up there, off of the highway, that was, I thought, Grandma, Aunt Alberta and all of them, but Grandpa's land was in the bottom, across the railroad track. But when they got married, that land came together. I got kind of confused on that because
do they still buried out in the same place?
I think they do. At the cemetery.
Yeah. Well, at one time, Donnie and them daddy owned from Shannon all the way back down, or Mr. Griffin, that old white man still down there,
right there at the pasture, where the pasture.
He owned all of that land. After he had that depression, he lost it because he almost had almost 1 million acres of land. He lost it because he didn't have enough money to pay the taxes. So the government sold it, auctioned it off to white people.
From Shannon all the way over to right there at the pasture.
All that Griffin, that place, all them trees, all the way down to they had what's called a channel down there, going towards Oklahoma. He lost all that land.
And who had that? Who had it?
Donnie and them days.
Okay.
All that land. All the way down by that church. You know where they built the church? All the way down. He owned it.
Well, they were the lighter skinned Pages.
Yeah, it was Irish.
But then, so that means that where the house was built.
Which one?
The one up by the highway. Where I think where y'all grew up.
No, we grew up. Right down from, where the cemetery is. All the way right at the railroad track. That's where we was all born.
Okay.
There was a little shotgun house there.
So
across the railroad track, Uncle Edgar, he had that.
Yeah.
And back over further than that, Ed Page had that.
Okay.
And he was the same man. Same white man owned all that land. So Lee Page, he got his wife together, and how the land wasn't divided up. So he go out and call up Jim Motor, and he forced him to divide the land up. You give me my part, you get your part, you get my part. And after he did that, he started selling land to the white people. Enough to build him a house back over. Who know where that little store out there on the little...
Yeah,
right on the corner?
That's Ivy's.
Yeah, on down there. It was a big old house there. That's where... he owned that too. He owned all over that with that cemetery. When that old white man bought it, the land from Berkshire. He lost all that land.
See, I remember Muddy and them talking about land on the other side of the highway.
Yeah, that's right.
I remember that.
They lost all that land.
Uh-huh.
To auction. They didn't have enough money to pay the taxes.
I'm gonna just say David.
Wow.
So,
David, Jeremiah.
So then y'all grew up down there by the railroad track. There was a house down there.
yeah.
But then when did they decide to build a house up by the highway?
That was Grandpa's house.
Pockets reach and influences.
That was your grandpa's house.
That's where that great grandfather lived there. Then when he died,
But man, we gotta get.
when he died, my mom said, "I'm gonna get see Miss Anderson lived there for a while."
That was the second wife.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And you know, she stayed there until she had a grandson. You know,
Uh-huh.
she had a grandson. Her daughter had a kid named was Charlie Lovin.
Uh-huh.
When she raised him, he went to Oklahoma College and he got married.
Uh-huh.
And so they said his wife was cheating on him.
Uh-huh.
And one of them, he used to play football, see.
Uh-huh.
And he jumped on his wife and he beat her. And she left him and went to Ohio. I think it was Ohio or Detroit. And he left too.
Uh-huh.
And when he left, they had one son. Well, she kept him until he got. I made up my mind to come out and do this. I said, no, it's too late.
Yeah.
But I can read nothing.
Uh-huh.
But when I get Social Security and everything, it's real big. What you call it?
Yeah, that big print.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
All my mail come out that big print.
Uh-huh. Well, I ain't gonna keep you too long. I just wanted to come and sit with you. I will be back though
Okay.
to holler at y'all since I know where you live now.
You didn't get lost, did you?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Maxine gave me good directions to get here. And like I said, I think we're going to go to Mississippi in July, the first part of July, and just kind of look over stuff. And I always wondered how the Gorees had so much land down there.
I think Mitchell sold a little. He sold a lot of that land.
Uh-huh. I think I heard, Muddy and Mom and them talking about that too. Yeah.
Finally said she wanted to get a little back with what it was. He wanted to buy Indy Bora and
Ain't I Bird?
And Bird is part of the land.
Uh-huh.
But he didn't have enough collateral for the bank would let him have unless he signed all of it in his name.
Uh-huh.
Our party, all of them signed it in his name.
Uh-huh.
But we had an agreement with the notary that when he paid for it, the land comes back to us automatically.
Uh-huh.
But she didn't want to give it back. So he died before he gave, signed the papers back in our name.
Uh-huh.
But Alma, your mama, she got it.
I don't care about reputation because I don't got one.
Okay.
She said she's doing all right. I talked to her on the phone about a month ago.
Uh-huh.
Donnie used to go down there, every year and pay the tax on their land.
Uh-huh. Well, where is their land?
Who?
Donnie.
Right from where he counted up there, that all back over there.
Okay, where Aunt Kelly lived.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back all that land back.
Okay.
Was down there, all the way back over to the road.
Okay. Okay.
That house was it. You didn't go down there with me.
When
They went down there, Fun and them went down there.
No.
They had a great big old house.
Okay.
So Grandpa built him a big house because he had a lot of family,
Uh-huh.
But Ned had a little small house. I don't know was Bay still living in the little house.
Uh-huh.
Bay was living in that house. My auntie was living
Uh-huh.
in his wife.
Well, I don't know who got Aunt Lidell's house. Probably land in it.
She had her brother
Okay.
had some kids, and I think one of them was was living in it.
Okay.
'Cause they say he went crazy. He had 3 or 4 kids. And he went down somewhere in Arkansas and threw them in the river and drowned them.
What?
Yeah, he went. He said he lost his man.
Put Cody in the schools. Cody.
Wow.
Cody, I think
That man went crazy.
in school.
Well, I hope we can have a family reunion, but have it up here. I hope we can have another one after this pandemic leaves. Yeah. So
Pat, he had a son named Clifford. I don't know. I didn't know it from me.
sure that Clifford, I ain't heard that name in a while.
I'm about to go fix a little problem.
Her name was Lily. They moved in Ohio.
Yeah.
I tried to find her in the phone, but Maxine did. She couldn't find it. Clifford Gold.
Yeah, Clifford Gorey.
I didn't know whether he's dead or alive.
Yeah. Lynn probably, have contact with all of them. Yeah, because she got all their contact number, and maybe, when they moved or changed the number, maybe she got that. Clifford Gorey, I forgot about him. Yeah.
He's a junior.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Why should I have
So I'm going to get in touch with you and keep in touch with you and let you know about, our trip
Yeah, okay.
when we get ready to head out and when we get back.
Pauline asked, when you coming down to see me?
I know.
You ain't coming down. I was calling her, actually had Donnie been out at the Pentecost. She said no. So I went out to Donnie's house 3 times. Me and Nick. Somebody living in the house. I don't know who living in his house.
So Donnie's not in his house?
No, I don't know. Donnie dead.
Huh?
Donnie died right after your mama.
Dead?
Right about a month after your mama died, he died.
Whoa. And we used to always go to his house on the holiday.
Yeah. Well, he ended. That wasn't a month.
He was gone.
He was gone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because he had a beautiful home.
He got that whole, he had that whole block.
Yeah.
They used to have big things out there, like parties.
Sure did. And we go over there and eat barbecue and sure did.
And I don't know whether he's still living or not. He lived over there close to, I don't know, Delmar Page.
I
don't know.
I know
He was
cousin.
sick. He was real sick.
Cousin Donnie lived off of Page and
But they ain't lived over.
Academy. No,
I think it's more like the old folks.
Man, you know what Manchester? You know what the streetcar used to run on Manchester way out there. They live out there right off of Manchester. I can't think of the name of the street.
Okay.
What is it? Street go all the way over to Natural Bridge. I can't think. I went to his house once. But he was real sick. Cause like next time I see Donnie, he said going out there, he wouldn't come out there sick. He was so sick.
Well, I sure didn't know that cousin Donnie was gone. I didn't know that.
Huh? Yeah, Donnie go. David too, that's his baby brother. And Linda. All of them died.
Okay. I know they used to come over to the church when we would have different things at our church. Linda, Nawasa would come.
I don't know what happened to him. Bill had Linda had 2 kids. I don't know how to get in touch with them. All I know what the boy's name, they call him Boss. I don't know the girl.
Yeah.
But she died. The baby girl. David died. He died right after Donnie died.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, well, I ain't gonna keep y'all, but I'm gonna call you back and let you know